Hello, and thank you for taking the time to listen in today. I wanted to give you a brief tutorial on the new client view within your portal. Our software providers made some pretty significant enhancements, and we have developed our own view here, which we think is fairly comprehensive, pretty thorough, and efficient for our clients. So I just wanted to give you a walkthrough because we're going to be rolling this out over the next couple of weeks and didn't really want to catch you flat-footed without ever having seen this. So I'll try to make this brief without boring you to death, but there's a lot of information here, so let me kind of jump into it. This is what you're going to see when you first log in. So you can see these 5 very colorful tiles here that give you bits of information. We think it's information that most clients want to see right off the bat. So of course you've got your managed market value, which is what Financial Synergies is managing for you, that total dollar amount. You've got net investment gain with various time periods here. If you click on any of these time periods here, these toggles down below, it will recalculate for that date range. So you've got net investment gain here for those time periods. You've got performance, which is net return. So that's also the internal rate of return and the time-weighted return. And of course, you've got the 3 date periods here as well. Net contributions going back year to date, previous 12 months and inception to date, and also contribution or withdrawal rate. Obviously, if it's in parentheses, it's negative, meaning it's a withdrawal rate, what you've taken out. If you've put more money in over this time frame, it's going to be a positive number. Pretty much that simple. Year to date and also previous 12 months on that. Within each one of these tiles, you have the ability to do a little bit deeper dive. So if you click on this little arrow here in the top right corner of any of these tiles, it's going to take you to a more detailed report of these numbers. If we look below here, we've got these actual reports here that you can generate right on the dashboard page. So it doesn't take you away from the dashboard. So you can see here we've got asset allocation. It's very dynamic. As you scroll over a piece of the pie, it actually populates some data and gives you bits of information here. Current holdings, which is a very detailed holdings report. As you scroll down, you can fill out the page. Capital flows. This goes back to day 1. Again, very interactive, giving you bits of information here. As you scroll down, you can see the full length of the page. Performance summary. Again, very detailed summary explanation, previous quarter, year to date, and inception to date. Position performance, of course, showing you each individual fund's performance year to date. Investment growth graph, which takes you back to day 1, your investment growth, breaking it down by percentage and also dollar gain. And if you'll notice here, it'll give you the actual return on the day, and also the cumulative return since inception. So it's pretty detailed. And I want to draw your attention to these two links here. So you can actually, on each one of these, you have the option to view the full report. So it'll take you away from the dashboard and show you a more full report. Or you can actually export the data, the numbers, the raw data to Excel if you need to for whatever reason. So it's pretty comprehensive. So if we move back up to the top of the page, we see we have 4 tabs up here. If you click on accounts, it's simply going to take you into all the underlying accounts of your household. Now, with John Sample, it's just a sample client. This is not a real client. He's only got 1 account, so there's not a lot to see here. But if you had many household accounts, they'd all be listed here with all this information across to the right. Moving on to reports. So I won't click into these because these are basically the reports that I showed you on the dashboard, but just in a more detailed 1-page format. So you can click on any one of these and get that information. I did just want to draw your attention to 2 reports that are not on the dashboard. Income and expenses, where you can get a handle on management fees, things like that, and transactions, which will show you all the raw transactions for the past 365 days. And as we move to the right, we can get into our documents vault, which nothing's really changed there. It's the same as you've been used to seeing. You'll find newsletters, quarterly reports, things like that. And moving right, we're going to see a brand new tab, which is your service team. So this has got our bright smiling faces on here. If you want to learn more about us, you click on the details. It'll take you to a bio page, but you can email us straight from here, give us a phone call, whatever you need. And of course, you can always contact any one of us at any time. Nothing has changed there. And then if you want to get back to the main dash, there's this little icon, looks like a square, split into four. Just click on that at any time. It takes you straight back to the dashboard. Nice and colorful, give you all the data you need. If you click on the logo, it will also take you back to the dashboard. So that's a very high level overview. I didn't want to get into too much more detail. I didn't want to bore you to death, but if you've got any more questions, please give me a call or any of the advisors and we'll walk you through it. We have a certain amount of flexibility and customization ability, so we could also look at additional metrics if that interests you. So please give us a call, and thanks again. We hope to hear from you soon.